And welcome back, guys, to the LP of Stalingrad. So we are in chapter 2 finally, with the Axis, called Second Assault, August 1942. When it became clear that the 6th Army won't be able to seize the city, German Supreme Command decided to reinforce the group of armies attacking Stalingrad. In the end of July, 4th Tank Army under command of General Colonel Hermann von Hoth, which opposed Soviet troops at the southern front of Caucasia, was assigned to the group of armies B. Already by the mid-July, its vanguard forces advanced to Don in the region of settlement Tsimlyanskaya Konstantinovskaya. This army was formed of 48th Tank Corps, 14th Tank and 29th Motorized Divisions, 4th German Army Corps, 94th and 371st Infantry Divisions, and 6th Romanian Corps. After this, the group of armies was again thrown into the heat of battle. On the 31st of July, 4th Tank Army, commanded by General Goth, started to advance along the railway in the direction of Tikoretsk-Kotelnikovo, approaching Stalingrad from the south. And this is where we begin, and this is where we finished our first chapter. Now finally Group Army A, Group Army B bullcrap. Okay, so we're actually Group Army A at this point. So let's accept this. So finally we are on chapter 2. Enjoy the video, because I will. And that was an interesting video, guys. So, a blast from the south, August 3rd, 1942. On the way of mechanized detachment of 4th Armored Army stood 51st Army, which had to cover a 200-kilometer stretch with 4 infantry and 2 cavalry divisions. German tanks have easily breached their defenses and by August 1st captured station Remontnaya, approaching Kotelnikovo on the next day. By August 3rd, night forces led by General Hoth were in the vicinity of the river Aksai, continuing their advancement to the settlements Abkanerovo and Plodovitoye. Wow, the names, people, even I can't read those. So we're here, we're the blast from the south, and awesome stuff right there. So our objectives, as you can see, we actually seem to have 3 objectives. Of course we have 3 objectives, they're awesome objectives of evil. So objectives: take the bridge at the railway station Zhutovo. Our troops managed to defeat and breach enemy's defense lines in the vicinity of settlement Remontnaya. However, burning heat of the open steppe and the ubiquitous dust tired out our people. After a short rest, they had to continue their march. By night, vanguard Wehrmacht that were moving through station Zhutovo 2 have reached their target, a bridge over river Aksai. Their commander, General Lieutenant Anhern, ordered to capture the bridge and continue moving forward to Abkanerovo. The bridge is located northwest to Zhutovo and is being defended by a small force of enemy troops. Next one. This one. Destroy the AA guns. The breach is defended by ineffective infantry detachment of the Red Army. But there are heavy AA guns on our way. They must be destroyed since they have a good line of fire to the railway, which we use for our advancement. And of course, destroy enemy HQ, which is actually here, as you can see. Division HQ reports that to the east of the settlement Romashki, the Soviets have established their HQ and deployed an infantry regiment and tanks. You are on a recon mission, but do not hesitate to attack the enemy. Infantry and anti-tank detachments are also located not far from the railway station. Eliminate them. So all in all, we have to retake the entire freaking map, as per usual. Okay, so welcome back. Let's continue on. Reinforcements have arrived. As you can see, a bunch of tanks. It's supposed to be a scouting mission, I guess. Not really much of a scouting mission, but we have 4 APCs, 2 APCs with the, what the hell there, Flak 30, so 20mm light AA guns. So we have an engineering, we have Panzer 3L, we have Panzer F4F1, Panzer 3J on the left side, Panzer 3E, another Panzer 3J, Panzer 3F1, Panzer 3L, and Panzer 3F1. So we have all in all, we have a lot of tanks, but not Panzer 4G. Kinda sad. Okay, so here we have an officer per usual. We're gonna tell him immediately to look there, up there into the sky, so to speak. We have air support, I think. Yes, we have air support, only bombers. All in all, okay, I guess. Now the problem is if the enemy actually has... We have the A guns, right? So if the enemy actually has any kind of air support, they will be dropping that crap on us. And hopefully they are only bombers that we can maybe actually shoot at. I honestly do not know what to do with these AA guns, because honestly this is not really a defensive mission. It's more like attack and be awesome about it. So I'm gonna leave them here for now until our tactic, or our strategy that is, has been I guess thought of. We're gonna first and foremost see what we can actually do at the moment with what we have. But all in all, we do not have a that is the actually suppliers are these guys. No, they're not. This is a supplier, so we have 2 suppliers after all. We're gonna drop these guys from the inside out. Get these guys out there. We're gonna start doing some evil stuff towards the enemy positions. I have no idea where their positions are, but they probably have them in lots and lots of numbers. So first and foremost, we're gonna disable the A guns in this position here. They are very clearly seen where they could be here, here, and here, and here. So the AA guns need to be neutralized. First and foremost, we need to reach this position here. This awesome looking structure, so evil. This railway station, I think that's a railway station all in all. So get that railway station up and running. Get that crap. Their HQ I can see here. We don't have any artillery guns at the moment. We have, so this part should be defended only by a light amount of infantry. And this part shouldn't be defended by anything. So I'm gonna try and actually do something awesome. I'm gonna be evil. Okay, we're gonna be freaking evil here. Now remember, they only have 1 officer, no command squads. Maybe I do actually have a command squad. All in all, let's deploy our troops. Here 1, here 1. Again, I'm gonna spread these troops per usual. Some on tracks and some not. Be awesome about that. Again, we have lots of squads, as you can see here. This is just 1 squad. The amount of stuff we have in it is just, we have of course per usual MP717 submachine gunner, MP40, 98 cars. Actually now we have MG42s back, no MG34s at the moment. Yes, per usual the same squad here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, as you can see, MP717. All in all, and this is our command squad in the perfect position for them on the middle of the road to actually see the evil that, and also, so all in all, we have 2 command squad alongside with 1 more officer here with no squad attached. All in all, we're gonna for now keep the squads as they are. I'm not gonna disperse the squads where the that is the command squads. Other guys, sure, like these guys, I definitely would need to disperse these bastards. We need a site towards those woods here, because again, get that road up and running. That is, get towards that road, site towards the road, get some clearings, then move into these positions here, because I'm definitely thinking they might actually have some warehouses maybe here. No, they do not have any kind of warehouses. Let's turn our AA guns, so-called AA guns, towards the enemy positions here. Enemy aviation inside, perfect. Perfect to see what's gonna happen. Enemy aviation, that's actually only a recon plane. Okay, get down Get down, everybody get down. Hopefully we can do some damage. Hopefully the enemy doesn't have a massive amount of mortars that can just destroy what we have, because at the moment we have too many units that are close to each other, and that's very bad. Per usual, very bad having so close to each other. But we have bombers, so I'm gonna try first and foremost. We're gonna save like a little bit because this is our setup, I guess, and we wanna see what's gonna happen. So we're gonna try and bomb the crap out of these positions here. Hopefully our bombers don't get destroyed, but what they have, it's only one Ju-88 bomber actually. It's kind of disappointing again. But this is a new bomber for us. Kind of awesome also. Enemy anti-aircraft returning. Okay, he's returning to base. Oh, nice shot. He's definitely have a he's a heavy here. Definitely. And the amount of stuff he actually can reveal is staggering. You can see they have those awesome stuff. They don't have anything to flank us on this position at least. But again, what would they be able to do? They can't even cross this part. Yes, they can't even cross it. Holy shit, son. So this is what happens when the enemy has a massive amount of artillery guns. This is what happens when they have massive artillery guns and they know your positions, okay? So I'm gonna try and move all my tanks back. I'm gonna move my officer up there, my command squad over there. This is definitely a bad situation for us, because I didn't notice that they are actually bombing with a massive amount of stuff here. And remember, we can't allow to lose any of the suppliers or in a repair truck. We have a repair truck here, so we can allow to lose that, or the command squad even, or at least an officer that is in the command squad. Again, they can bomb the crap out of this position all they want, but reality-wise, as long as they don't kill anything that is important, like an air guns that we actually need, and we can actually notice where their scouting plane is. So again, they're just continuing fire on the positions they think we are in. I think we can get closer towards the enemy positions with no problems attached. We did lose a bunch of men, sadly. That's kind of goes with the job, I guess. Again, we'll wait for the bomber to bomb what we can bomb. Probably this time, maybe notice, wow, the missing of the AA guns. We can't lose those AA guns at all. We can't allow that to happen. And hopefully we can actually destroy. If we did not destroy the recon plane, he will come back again, and we don't have any chance next time, because we're gonna get even closer to the enemy positions. The artillery guns are just gonna open fire again, and probably this time actually do some massive damage, even if I actually notice the damnable thing happening. Oh man, so many bad things right there and then, but thankfully we did not lose in the bomber, I think. So all in all, we are excellent, because not losing a bomber gives us an advantage that we know where I think we did destroy that one AA gun, or two AA guns even, I think, maybe, but those are heavy hitters, so you know, big hit there and big hit there. Also, of course, they have the AA guns here. If we can neutralize those at least, and find maybe the artillery guns where they might be, the probability of artillery guns are probably here, where we actually pass this part. So maybe here, okay, or maybe even on the this position here especially. Again, we should look out for these places where they might actually defense, like here, and see the crates and all the evil stuff. So they might actually have stuff here, actually, exactly here, and they also warehouse there. Definitely a great position to have supplies for your artillery guns, if you will, but they might also have them here. We do not have possibility again of recon planes and all the good and the bad and the ugly, but sadly that's what mission actually gives me. I have to figure out what to do with what I have. The funny thing, the most important things have survived. All my tanks, all my air guns, all my suppliers, everything actually that is important actually survived all this. So while we have to think about if the enemy actually has the T-34s, I honestly do not have anything to target the T-34s. I'm thinking that they might actually only have T-70s and T-60s at this point, but who knows. I'm gonna again move in a little bit closer. We have damaged Panzer 3L, sadly, but you know what? Shit happens like this. I didn't expect them to have that amount of artillery guns. I think I'll have to risk by waiting for a very long time, so that I don't have to waste my troops like this. I need to spread them up. Definitely need to spread them up a little bit here and there, because again, if they drop those bombs, we're fucked. We have to wait for the bomber. Hopefully again the bomber again, because you can see we are waiting and waiting and we're still not getting anything. And I still don't know we actually destroyed the recon plane for the Soviets. All in all, I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy because our airstrike available, thankfully. But again, this is gonna be problematic. This is gonna be bad as hell. But I know where the enemy is. I've seen what I could have seen. This time around, I will actually concentrate on looking what I can see. There they go. Okay, those are infantry. Nothing. Definitely, I don't see any artillery guns, at least now. Oh my god, I see them now. Oh my god, they're okay. So artillery guns are not the artillery guns. Actually, those are the freaking rockets. Massive, similar to Katyushka rockets. All in all, Katyushkas. Wow, that's kind of bad for us, but that's okay. We have destroyed actually 3 AA guns at this point here. As you can see, one destroyed here. Those are heavy AA guns, very slow also. I was expecting them to start shooting at us, you know, as you would expect them seeing us from, you know, they would be able to actually see our plane from far off. That's okay. I have no problem with this, as long as they do not send more of those recon planes. But again, I'm sure they will, but we know where they are now. We know where the enemy actually has their stuff. We know at least most of it, so we don't have to worry about the little details again at the moment, because those things are heavy hitters. And again, also, so the artillery guns, you need to really feed those bastards up. If they're like Katyushkas, if they're anything similar to Southern Strike, at least enemy invasion, again, we'll have to say, because I'm gonna say every time I actually see the enemy invasion, because this is a problematic part for me. You know, because that's just the reality here. Yeah, again, they're coming. Oh, this time around they're going different. I guess the AI tends to do stupid things. He's actually patrolling this area here. Totally okay. That's a mess shot for the enemy. I'm gonna start moving my 2 tanks here, Panzer 3J and Panzer 3 F1. F1 is actually Panzer 4, that's Panzer 4 F1. F1 having the better armor, I think. Panzer 4 50 here, 40 here. Again, 25 on the side, sadly, compared to the Panzer 3J, and has 75mm gun above all. And he's maybe the only one that can actually stand chance against those T-26s and all the good stuff, because what we have seen, they have mostly BT-7s, BT-5s, and T-60s and T-70s and T-26s at least. So they're in those light tank group. They do not have heavy T-34s, which is good. And that's about it. Sadly, again, as per usual, in any games like this, you know, you have to go slow. You can't hurry it up. You can't allow yourself that. You don't have that privilege. And above all, the enemy can be anywhere. I'm gonna try and actually first and foremost repair this Panzer 3L, because again, having damaged tanks is not a good idea. It's not a good idea at all. We're gonna send this APC up to the side. This APC up to this side, actually, because having also APCs onto the side, they have the MG42s. They can actually do good stuff there and hold the positions if the enemy actually has something in these positions here. I doubt they do, but overall, as long as we know where the enemy actually has the artillery guns, aka the rocket launchers here, we can bomb them next time as soon as we get the bombers. All in all, we're excellent. I know where the enemy has stuff. I can bomb them with bombers, and as long as they miss the target with the spotters, I'm a-okay, and I can do my stuff here with no problems attached. Let's see the range again on Panzer 3L or Panzer 3J or whoever you are, you bastard of evil. Let's shoot that tree, because we need again a sight towards the enemy. We need a great sight towards the enemy. You know, clearing this crap up is a great way, again, as always, to just notice the enemies up, you know, that are hiding behind all those good stuff and bad stuff. And of course, our guys might immediately start shooting, which is always a good thing, you know, in this kind of situation. Before enemy sees us, because if they don't have, of course they have officers in their squads, and they will probably notice us. What I noticed, actually, they actually do have officers in their squads. Not all of them, maybe, but all in all, maybe maybe it's a quite different composition compared to the German squads. All in all, we might actually see if I actually finish this campaign. All in all the 5 guys only left in this team. Heavy losses. Did occur after all. We have our command squad. And we're gonna move like this because again we have a way to actually go away with the view towards us by the enemy, because they might not notice our command squad, of course, as always, command squad or any other squad. We're getting overly too close to those positions. I'm gonna start moving my main things here. Airstrike again available this time around. I'll concentrate on this position here, and I'm gonna bomb the crap out of those positions, because again the point is to kill their motherfucking rocket launchers. I want them then. I know that they are here, and I even may miss them the first time. I will not, and I will be missing the first time, but I will not be missing them the second time. Yes, I might actually miss those this time around, but I know they're now around this position. That's okay. I'm okay with that. They're okay with that because I missed them this time around. We'll be waiting, because again that is the only way for us to do anything against the enemy, because again, if those are the launchers that actually were dropping on us, you know, if those were the rocket launchers that are actually did all this massive amount of damage, which I'm guessing it is, but they have also massive holes. So there are the smaller holes and massive holes. So mortars do the smaller holes. The big ones are definitely rocket launchers. Enemy aviation again in sight. This time around they're going straight for us. This time around I'm gonna say like a little bitch per usual. This is gonna be bad because of those bastards. This is gonna be very, very bad. They might starting a massive assault towards our position, this right flank here, and they might actually do a massive damage, because now they know where we are. They're gonna start dropping bombs, and that's kind of bad for us. Maybe they may actually drop bombs, they may not, we shall see. And there they go, the bombs. Run, run. Gonna move this command squad far to the right. Oh crap. Okay, get down. This is the only way to actually survive most of the enemy attacks. We have to move forward, sadly. It's just one of those things in life. We have to move forward and hope that the enemy doesn't do massive amount of damage. Because what we have now is still damning for us. We barely can see enemy that are out there. And maybe not. This time around they did not shoot the heavier things at us, at the moment at least. But maybe they're shooting it somewhere else. No, they're not actually. So all in all, at the moment we are a-okay. They're shooting at this position. In this position I have only this one officer, which I'll be moving towards this position here. And hopefully again we don't get owned by something unknown to us. Let's get our command squad up there a little bit. Again, they're shooting now at nothing, so we don't need to concentrate on those positions at the moment. The problem is that fucking asshole, that freaking asshole, it can actually notice most of our stuff and start bombing the crap out of our positions. And that is the problem, per usual. And of course, any soldier that actually has a sight towards us now can actually bomb the crap out of our position. And there are only mortars, it would seem. So all in all, they might run out of the ammo if we actually destroy their trucks. If we don't destroy their trucks, we're screwed. If we may actually manage to destroy their warehouse, we are a-okay. And there goes the rockets. I can hear them. This is gonna be ugly. I can hear the rockets going off. I can hear the rockets going off. kind of bad situation for us, to be honest. We're doing this like a little batches we are until we actually can destroy those artillery guns wherever they are. And again, those are mortars actually doing the most damage here because they're the ones dropping on us. Kind of bad again per usual, and if they of course drop on a very good part on the upper part, which is only 15 defense, we're gonna get owned. Get back. It seems they found the way where we are actually here. Someone saw us. All in all, very bad situation for us, unless we actually move in like little batches toward their positions. The thing is the bomber, man, that's the only thing that I have defense against the enemy. The only thing that can actually defend my position is the bomber. The only one that I have to play this game of cat and mouse and try to run away and run forward and hope I don't get damaged, owned by an enemy. Heavy force airstrike available again, and this time I know where the enemy is. So I'm gonna drop heavy nades on these positions here, and hopefully again this time I don't miss, because again waiting just for that takes time and patience, and hopefully this time around we actually do a massive amount of damage there. And please kill them. Ooh, that definitely probably did a massive damage. You can see if many men actually died in this position. Enemy aviation again inside. Oh, excellent. Again they're doing the stupid thing. For now, that's okay. They can just spam that bastard quickly, then I can spam my stuff. I'm sad about that, but reality wise I'm not gonna move my A guns because they think they're perfect position where they are. Maybe not. Okay, I'm not just gonna move them. You know what, screw that crap. I'm not gonna think like that. I'm just gonna move my most important things. After all, they are the only ones that can fight those bastards on the open ground. They're the only A guns I actually have, and if I actually lose them, I mean, if we can able to get one shot, one kill on that one of planes, they might not be able to send another, and that is a good thing. But again, we are close to the enemy, right? We're getting closer and closer, and the enemy will be able to drop bombs at our position, and we won't be able to do anything. Okay, so kind of bad situation all around. But we are also full on ammo, because you can definitely see that these light AA guns ain't gonna do shit even against the more awesomer stuff the enemy has. But they only have the freaking recon plane, but that's about it. But still, that alone is good enough. So I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna save per usual. I'll say like a little bitch and end here.